Hi, Sherry. It's been great having you come out and train with me and bringing Audrey out. Here's the video that I promised to send to you. Hope it helps. On the top screen, you're going to see Audrey just kind of getting back, working on a wide base stance for her footwork. Footwork's really important in this game of tennis. And then you're going to just see her, ball goes between her legs, she'll shuffle over one, keep that wide base. That's the reason why I do a second ball. And now third ball, when she get close to the setup, she'll use her back right leg. It'll go through, which is a wide base. Now she'll go ahead and pivot and turn. And she's got that two-hander. Adrian and I decided that's a good way to go. And we're going to get her to keep that heel up and hold the balance when she's done. I'll continue to throw balls through her legs to get her moving. She looked like she had a lot of fun with this. And then we'll just continue to roll that. And you can kind of see her just moving over, working on that eye coach, isolated, 1, 2, 3 kind of move, shuffle back, wide base. And then you'll see that from the training above, we'll start below and we'll work on the contact point now. So what I'm trying to do is get her, when she steps into the ball with her front leg, so back swings one, she waves to the camera, she's so cute. And she's pushing out to contact point, and then she's going to finish holding her balance with her heel up. And she does a nice little wave there. Now she goes back, and you can see that she's shuffling pretty well now. One of the things that I noticed with her racket kind of flops around when she's shuffling. I think we corrected that. And now there's her wide base to her outside leg. You're going to see her pivot and turn 1, 2 step. And she's going to shift her weight to get her hips through, and she holds just a really good forehand right there and waves with her gratitude of it all. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that now. You can kind of see how she trained it above and how she kind of trained it below. And let's see if we can get them working now. And you can see between her legs, she's shuffling. On the top screen, we just kind of isolated to an eye coach. On the bottom screen, let's see if I can kind of get this rolling a little bit. Kind of went to that contact point. She had to really go in there. I even mentioned on the bottom screen over here that when she comes over to the ball, just make sure she finds her contact point. You can see that she's going to work on that on the bottom screen here with me. Holding the balance. She's going to push my racket out and then kind of up and across her body and back. Keeping that heel up for hip rotation. You see me pushing her out more a little bit. She can push through like 3 imaginary balls out towards the target and come up and around with that heel up for balance. And we have her do it a couple times. You can see a big improvement from the upper video over there where she kind of was just slapping at it. But she's doing a really good job at that. And now on the bottom video, we have her shuffling back. And one of the things that I asked her to do is pretend like the balls are going between her legs, white base. She's going to come up and show me how to find contact point. And she does it, 1, 2, 3, and the 3 is from push through contact to finish. See how she's pushing forward there? And then she comes up and around. And when she's done, she stays up nice and high and waves to the camera. And then she just shuffles back. You can see that that's kind of what we did on that. So wide base shuffling. So there's little strides there, and then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, heel comes up, find her contact point and finish. You can probably see on this next video over here that she actually, so we're going to kind of roll this a little bit more, pushing her out. See that contact point, get through it. And now she's coming to the ball, finding contact point, pushing it out with that heel out. You can see I pushed her over a little bit. And then she goes back. Now let's run it in real time. And there we go, holding it. And coming across. And now we're going to kind of run it in real time. And you'll see how good she looks like this. So this is actually the final product. Look at the bottom screen. The upper screen, we trained it. You throw her a couple balls here. She's going to act like there's balls going between her legs. She's going to hit this forehand really good. That contact point is much better this time. Actually, it wasn't that one. But I think there was one in there where she came back So now she's going to recover. She forgot to recover. And now she goes back, starts her start point, right base, waves to the camera, and I tell her when she recovers back just to make sure her racket head doesn't flop around. You'll see me say it right here. So she's like flopping around. She's like moving around, and she's really receptive to things. She picked it up pretty quick. And now she's going to go and hit the ball, find that good contact point, and cleaned her up pretty good, and finishes the swing. And now we're going to go ahead and actually feed her a ball. And this is actually the live version now. After the training, after all the contact moves from 1, 2, 3 and the finish, it's going to look pretty good. She's going to shuffle pretty good. She gets a nice wide base on her outside right leg. She pivots 1, 2, 3, hits that really good, and she recovers. And there it is. I hope that helped a lot. I really enjoyed working with you. Thanks so much for coming out to Las Vegas and working with me and Adrian. Coach Billy here, wishing you all the luck in the world. Hope to see you next summer. Thanks, Sherry, so much.